Hi everyone, my name is Tyler. I'm at Killarney Boat Works. Today we're going to talk about the boat behind me. This is a 1993 Capri 2055 LS with a 4.3 liter V6 with an Alpha 1 Gen 2. The boat's in really good shape. We just finished waxing it. You're going to see a video coming up soon of us. One thing that we put on this boat, there was a lot of like wear and tear on the keel over the years of going over prairie lakes or shale and sand. So we put these Megaware keel guard on. We got the white one, and it's kind of like a sacrificial kind of layer. It's like a rubber coat, and it goes on super easy. You gotta scrub the surface first with like a Brillo pad that comes with it, and then you get like a kind of like an alcohol swab to clean anything off with for residue. And then you're gonna have like 3 strips of plastic on the inside, and you take the center one off and you line it up on your keel, so make sure it's straight. Then you take off the 2 outer, and then you just push it. There's an actual like kind of like a scraper, but it's like a plastic scraper for just scraping it out. Now the issue is, when you're going down the keel, you're kind of gonna have some like open little seams, it's kind of like little cracks. I just filled that with Sikaflex 291 Quick Cure, so it looks super good. We're gonna go over and take a look at it, but overall, this boat looks beautiful. This boat actually is an interesting story. The owner of it, Brent, his dad bought this brand new at the dealership in Vernon, Manitoba, and he ended up, they took really good care of it. I don't think there's any other Bayliners in this shape still left today. The upholstery on it, super clean. So they wanted a good little facelift on it, so we buffed it all up. We used the 3M oxidizing kit with the scupper and then the wax. It's 3 steps. Reference these bottles right here. And it was actually really easy to do. You use the high-speed buffing wheel. Listen, I don't care what people tell you, but when you go get some like weird little Simon's little buffing wheel with a cordless thing, that thing doesn't move fast enough for you to get a really good shine. I use one of these, which is like a high-speed tool. I picked it up at Crisato reference. That's what I use for buffing up gel coats on boats. Also, another thing we did on this boat was we changed the gear oil and the drive. We flushed it completely out, and we did an oil change on the motor. So yeah, we're just gonna go over and take a look at the keel. Okay, so like I explained earlier, you're gonna peel your center strip off and you're gonna line it up, and then you're gonna take your outer, and it's gonna be like a red kind of like a tear, kind of like plastic. You pull it off, and this is kind of where I told you, like when you have like the taper of the hull. There was kind of like a little bit of seam, and I just don't like it because I'm a wood boat guy. So I filled that with 291 Quick Cure Sikaflex, and then a little bit up here, because I just didn't want the force of the water, if it did come up that high, to get kind of like working its action way down. So other than that, yeah, it's pretty good. This is a 7.5 foot keel guard. So now they can go over rocks and sand and shale and won't do as much damage. There's a little bit of a nick right here, but that's not really a big deal. It's underneath the water line, so it doesn't look like it's gonna cause osmosis or anything like that, or delamination. This boat's, 1993, so it's held up pretty good. And we're just gonna take a look at the boat. So this is the inside of the upholstery. It's actually really clean inside the boat. It's funny because Brent was telling me, people ask him all the time, they go, who does your upholstery? And he goes, Bayliner. This is the original upholstery, so they just take care of it really well. And we actually had the canopy out and reference this picture. The canopy was actually, they've never used it since they got it. We put this nice finishing touch on for their family. And at the front of the boat, there was some damage. See like how this, the come along, how it's kind of like, it's easily to strike the hull. I guess they were on a really steep launch pad and the bow touched, but I straightened it all out. So all the vinyl was damaged. There's a little bit of a change in color right here, but you know what? From far away, you don't even really notice. So it looks pretty clean to me. So everyone, my name is Tyler. I'm with Killarney Lake Boatworks. Like, share, subscribe, follow us on Instagram. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. Have a good one. Peace out.